That was almost the first thing they heard.
Oh man, I wanted the first thing they heard to be something about she, and I ruined it.
Hello and welcome. Guess what, guys? It's Thursday, and that means we're playing Kjol. Welcome to Longshot RPG. I'm Sir Feffers, and I'll be the DM for tonight. I'm very excited. A couple things to cover real quick. One, there's a Discord. I will be posting, actually Yame, my amazing mod, will be posting pictures on said Discord. So if you're new here, head over to the Discord when I say that the picture is posted. And here's a quick recap. The party has infiltrated this fallen castle. It was floating. It's currently face down in a mountain. They are looking to clear out this castle to help a cloud giant that they met in exchange for loot. And along the way, they found various reasons that they learned that this castle also applied to their main quest, which is to figure out who has unified the three terrors: the werewolves, the cult of Cthulhu, and the almost the Tuscan Riders. Tuscan Raiders. I hate myself sometimes. The Boarback Riders. Interesting. And it has the Wild Hogs. Well, I almost said the back riders. That's not the word I was looking for. It was just stuck.
What word?
It rhymes with boar.
Yeah, what word was that? I can't think of a word that you could have leaped there.
Anyway, to recap, the party has been moving through this dungeon, and kind of having to belay through certain walls and stuff like that. And it's been very, very trying and very taxing. Let's go to the players themselves and their characters. Let's start with Jared.
All right, I'm Jared, playing Zaz, Goblin Barbarian Rogue. Yeah, ready to rage and hurt stuff, or not get hurt, more specifically. Throw it over to Offbeat Outlaw.
What up, everybody? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. I am playing Ziller O'Crack, aka the Forever DM's build. He is ready to unleash havoc. He is at a point where he is on the cusp of being where I want him to be. He is almost fully online, but until then, he's still a force to be reckoned with. And he wants to get rid of whatever this stupid predator thing is. He hates this weird long wiener dog of death. He wants it gone, removed from the ecosystem, wherever it exists on like the food chain. He wants that replaced with himself.
Excellent.
That's how he's feeling. Pass this off to Taco.
What's up, everybody? I'm Taco. I play Styx, the Fearbulg Wizard, with 1 level in fighter, because action surge.
Yeah.
Because you got it. It's obligatory. Styx is tired. Styx's book is being a book. And we've gotten our mess rocked a couple times. Also, the previous display of, the changeling. Still not exactly sitting well, just to remind everybody that happened. But yeah, he's kind of sick of being sideways. Let's go ahead and hand it over to Luna.
I am Wolf Spirit, and I play Farron, the Horizon Walker Ranger / Arcane Fighter. And she's kind of in the same boat as Styx right now, with not very happy with what went down with the changeling. She's also kind of intrigued and worried about all this portal talk that's going on.
And that leaves us with Jake.
I'm Critfail Jake. You find me on TikTok and Instagram. I do mostly cosplay content there. I'm playing Arthalos, the UNT Pureblood Sorcerer Cleric. And he is ready to kind of be done with this place. A little bit confused as to why what he did got such a bad reaction from some of the group, because in his mind what he did was to protect the party.
Mm-hmm.
The 7 dogs that were on everyone's back taking damage, and how different really was that from holding someone in place and letting everyone beat the crap out of them as they're helpless? So
This is true.
he's kind of like, how is this different? They're all helpless. I'm awesome. What's the difference? But okay, whatever. So he's just like, okay, whatever. Let's kill this dog thing, find out what's going on with this portal guy, and get our magic items and get out of here.
Awesome. And to recap for everybody, if you're interested in seeing any of these amazing content creators, except for Jared, who is just amazing as himself, he's also in there. You can also hit the command party links, ! Party links, and you will find all of their content, all of their good stuff. And without further ado, let's get into this. The party has recently opened the double doors that were, for the sake of perspective, on the roof, on the ceiling, and someone fell and they slammed into the ground and died. The only thing really of note on this individual, aside from the fact that he also was a changeling, and as the body died, it reverted into its pure white form, just shock white hair, shock white eyes, skin, teeth, obviously everything else, reverting back into that of a changeling. He also had a horn, not magical, just an alarm could have been raised. And for the party, you guys are in K25 looking up to K26.
What floor is that?
That would be on floor 4. Map 4.
Thanks.
In the room with the throne.
The
yeah.
Ziller's gonna go and loot the body of the guy who had the horn.
Okay.
Right quick.
Roll a d6 for me.
A D6.
A d6.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. You find 2 copper.
Nice.
We're rich.
I go, guys, 2 copper.
Puts it next to your
We
platinum.
made it.
I like bite it and it bends because it's copper, and I'm like, yeah.
You also find
completely forgetting the 2 platinum. He has.
you also find a single dragon scale.
Sticks.
Yes.
Is this a dragon scale?
Did God tell you it was a dragon scale?
Yeah, but I don't listen to him. It's a dragon scale.
Okay, let me look. I look at it.
I'm so tempted to say it's like a snake scale or something like that, but it is a dragon scale. You're like,
It is a snake scale.
This is the tooth of a pig.
I'd like to insight check on that. See if this.
You go for it, buddy.
That is a 10 on Styx's lie.
He seems genuine.
Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, no, I got a 16.
I go, oh, you hang on to that then.
It is white, by the way. It is a white dragon scale.
It's a big snake.
Healer, how gullible are you? Look at how big it is. How many snakes have you seen this size?
You'd be surprised.
I don't know if I want to know. It's definitely a dragon scale here. You take it. You found it.
Oh, okay. I'll put it.
It's white, by the way.
White dragon scale. I will put it in my bag, and I'll take his horn as well from the guy and
Okay.
put that in my bag.
Okay. Has some ornate symbols on it, but nothing magical.
Okay. The doors are not open above us, right?
They are, and you can see that it leads to a hall, and another set of double doors above that.
I'm going to pull out my horned owl familiar, and I'm gonna
Okay.
send him up there, and I'm gonna see through his senses and see what I can see.
Hoot. All right. You go up there, and it kind of looks around, kind of perches on the hinges of the door that you have pulled down, and you can see that there was a kind of false wall that has long since been opened up and cleared out. You can see through there that at least there's some stairs as well as another opened up false wall. It looks like it's being like held open by like wood. And you can see a lot of like there's no dust here. This is a very frequented place. You hear the talk of people coming from through that second trapped door, through that second barred open door. And you also
and in
see
what direction is that?
That is towards K33.
Okay.
You don't hear anything coming through the second double doors above, and you don't see any light through the threshold.
Okay. I'm gonna bring my owl back to me. I'm gonna turn to the party and say, okay, so up there, right? Picture this. Okay, so you're in the hallway, right? You look right, trap door. You look left, voices. You look up, no voices, but another big door. That is the information I've gathered. Gara, take us up there. Wait, you have to say it. I don't speak giant.
You heard Gara, and he's like,
Gara, door.
Gara. He starts uncoiling his rope and starts belaying, and he gets it kind of lodged in the hinge, and he starts belaying upwards and kind of bringing down kind of the knots and stuff like that. By now, he has thought to knot the rope a bit if there's enough length, so that it's easily scalable aside from the obvious belaying methods. And he kind of gets up there and he kind of thumbs up down to the party.
Did we look at the two staircases that were like directly in front of us at all?
Those go down to where you fought the wiener dog. I
Okay.
hate that I am also saying wiener dog.
You
God
described it as a long dog. I sees it, I says it, okay? Monkey see, monkey do.
But it is.
It is a wiener dog, yeah.
It is what it is. He's long dog.
For everyone's recap, it was an abomination, a very long, canine-like, almost draconic shape, where it was like low to the ground and its elbows went high above its body and kind of slithered forward, even though it was dog-like.
Looked like it could probably break its back if the stairs were too steep. Real faulty breed, that one.
All right, I guess I
didn't
will
know that
start
was a thing
climbing
for
up the
wiener
ropes
dogs. That
like
is good as a
Zara has
thing.
All right, you start climbing up the ropes. You can see through the two held open doors a light in that final hallway. And you can hear, make an Arcana check for me.
19.
Okay. You hear the of like kind of portally dimensional magic that you would be familiar with as a member of the Arcanum, and the fact that there are multiple teleportation circles between all the Jarls and various places. You also hear the kind of high-pitched frequency that you heard from the Heart of the Mountain Stone that you guys experienced a couple episodes back in that tower.
Mm-hmm.
Seems more dissonant now. Right? Yeah, seems more dissonant than you recall, but it's the same kind of pitch.
Harmonizing with itself, but it's doing it's G minor.
But not well.
Is everybody up here?
I climbed the rope.
Okay. And the rest of the party follows.
Up here until I start doing stuff.
I'm getting head nods. So the rest of the party follows up, and you guys are kind of in that kind of little nook before you get to that false wall.
Okay. The false wall's to the right, correct?
Yes.
And there's nothing I can hear in there, correct?
The false wall is what you're looking through to see the hallway.
Oh.
You've only got the two directions. You've got through the false walls or through the double doors above.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Wait,
I was confused. Oh, okay, now I see.
did you say we heard voices to the left?
Yes.
Through the false walls. Not through the
But you
double
just said the
doors.
false walls were to the right.
Yeah.
we looking at the same map? K26. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
are
a
the
dresser
false
to the-
walls to the left or to the right?
To the left.
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 Okay, so they're
And there's
left.
a wall with a dresser on the other side to the right.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's
that's-
just a wall.
Okay, I thought that was the false wall because you
My
initially said to the
apologies.
right, so I was
My
very
apologies.
confused.
Minty.
Okay, so to the left there are voices. Above us,
Nothing.
nothing.
The right, stone.
Yes.
Wall.
Correct.
How do we feel about combat right now?
I'm good.
I'm good, but
I feel pretty good.
Farron?
Kind of so
Are you hurt?
Arthalos?
a bit.
Did we get a rest after
Got a short
last
rest.
session?
Short
rest.
one. You can heal for, you can roll your hit die for the short rest, which will do you a heal.
Right,
that
I just
already?
it for whatever reason.
Did
it
you use
showed
all
that-
of them?
Well, not all of them.
How hurt are you?
Over half. Well, no. 53 out of my total. I'm
Okay.
not half. I'm above. I'm not doing great with this.
You
Okay.
are more than half your health.
Yes.
She's at like 75-ish, but she's like 60%.
I can manage.
Okay.
But we can't let Aaron die.
Arthalos, do you have healing spells equipped?
Always.
Okay.
I'm a cleric.
Suspicious.
Healing people is my jam.
Look at the look at my actions. They've all been for the greater good.
Healing people is my passion.
And ending others is also a passion. Look, you know what? It doesn't matter.
It's who-
Don't
it-
How many
He's
voices
just
do I
bringing
hear
people
approximately
closer
to the
his
left?
destiny.
You hear many, and they seem slightly urgent. Austin, thank you for the follow. They seem like hectic. You also hear a little bit of, now that you guys are kind of farther up, you hear some clatterings, stones being moved, metal objects being dragged across the floor. Yeah, I'll let you figure out what that might mean.
Could I do an investigation check to get a rough approximation of how many voices I hear, like in total? Like
Sure.
if it's like 10 to 20
Sure.
or whatever?
Sure.
12.
12. No more than 10. You
I
do
could
hear
s-
one voice kind of in a baritone, kind of over all the other ones, kind of issuing orders.
Does anyone know thaumaturgy or like minor illusion?
I believe I have minor illusion. I've got minor illusion, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have it.
I could summon my book and send my ghost book in there and make them go woo. And then if we can get noises in there to go along with the woo, maybe. Or he could just look.
Why don't you send Ghost Boy just to like peek his face through and be like,
All right. I summon my book.
You summon the book.
I open them. I'm like, hello.
You open it up. Yeah.
All right. Furbolg looks similar to me
Mm-hmm.
in ghost form. I send him floating down the hallway at 10 feet every 6 seconds. He's so
All right.
fast.
It kind of makes long, prolonged eye contact with you briefly, looks at the rest of the party, and then starts shimmying its way down the hall, kind of moving through the false walls. It kind of glances up the stairs. Are you able to see through it?
Yes.
Okay, you see up the stairs and it's rubble. It is closed off. It goes through the second false wall, and it looks down the shaft to where, like earlier, there's like kind of a bowl of a room that was rounded off, and now because it's face down, you got kind of that bowl down there. And it looks up, and it's looking into a very long tower going sideways. It would need to go up and look down the tower if it wants to get any information.
Does he see anything at the bottom of the bowl?
He sees carcasses.
Okay. Bowl equals trash can. He shall float. He'll float up into the tower.
All right, looking down the tower. How far can it see? Just
I
assumedly
believe
normal.
it's this, yeah, standard 60.
Standard 60. Okay. So it can see a good ways. What it sees at the as you know, there's a spiral staircase, which so there's little levels that you can't see, if you will, as the tower gets smaller and smaller. At the ceiling, at the end of this tunnel that is a tower, you see an interesting sight. There's a portal. There is a large portal, and many individuals are coming and going real fast. And they're taking booty, they're taking loot, and they're just like just moving it back and forth as fast as they can. You see this commander, kind of general-looking overlord dude, kind of barking orders, and he's telling everyone to move faster. And then you see the heart of the mountain that is at the end, at the peak of this tower, and around it is wrapped this alien creature. It's just wrapped around it, and it's singing in this dissonance to it. Yame, go ahead and put the picture up. This is an aberration for sure, and it's just knotted around the heart of mountain, the mountain heart, and it's just and you can see that it's kind of causing the thing to be malfunctioning.
Styx is immediately gonna go, oh, it looks like something. It wants to eat me. Yame, crop the name.
That's all right. That's fine. That's.
Oh no. Oh no.
No. Ah. I'm going to immediately go, the goodies now. And tell everyone they are taking everything of why we are here and putting it into a portal, and there's a big bug on the thing that flew me off the mountain last time.
From what you can garner, it's trying to make a hasty retreat. The party, the people of this. The people are trying to evacuate.
All right, so here's what I
I
say.
vote we go fast.
Yeah,
Get the
let's
goods.
go.
Some speed. Let's go.
Gotta go fast.
I'm going to send my owl though ahead of us to
Okay.
make sure that we're not running into any traps.
Through the portal. Send it through the portal.
I will. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try sending my familiar through the portal as well.
All
once
right.
once we get within a few feet of it, like once we get close enough for it to be there, you know.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are gonna go down those halls and get to that long drop. The owl kind of getting ahead of you. The spectral furbolg kind of just still keeping an eye on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You guys get to that drop. You going up?
Yes.
Okay.
I tell homie.
Okay. He had spent this time kind of coiling the rope back up real fast, and as the urgency of everybody's tones kind of picked up, he kind of got ready, and by now he sees kind of this, block that's kind of standing out, and he's gonna start hauling it. And he misses the first one, he misses the second one, and he gets on the third one. He kind of wraps it real fast, and he starts saying like, go, 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 not without speaking. He is tongueless. The party. The first thing that to be said is that the party doesn't have much cover. But the enemy does with this spiral staircase. And that's going to be a major factor that you guys are going to have to figure out on this. Because once you're up on the tower, you're just kind of up there. Because of the shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's see.
So we gotta look. So they're like on the ground level, and we're just like up, right?
They're not on the ground level. They're at the end of the tower, so the highest point, but it's sideways. So the most narrow.
Okay.
Okay, you guys get a surprise round.
How far away
How
are
far
they?
away are they? Yeah.
We're gonna say 60 feet.
Well, how many are there?
So what you can see is the commander, and 5. One is kind of a cultist-looking dude, and he looks grumpy that he's being made to do manual work, and a couple of soldiers, as well as the mage eater that is coiled around the mountain heart.
So 5 scrubs and a mage eater.
Oh wait,
And a
owl through the
commander.
portal.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's on its surprise round. It will go through the portal because it takes
Okay.
its own turn.
How far away can that thing get from you before it disperses?
Let me check. I'm pretty sure it can go quite far. Although if this is to a different plane of existence.
When I was playing with a familiar before, it didn't have like a max distance.
Okay.
While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through familiar's eyes. Blah 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 blah. It seems to be able to go as far as it likes.
Okay.
However, I can only see through it as long as it is within 100 feet of me.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So you would lose sight, but you'd briefly have the ability to do so because you're 60 feet away.
mhm,
Okay. Shall we roll initiative or a surprise round? You guys get to do it how you like it.
mhm. Who looks? So there's the big scary guy barking out orders, right?
Mhm. He is in full plate mail.
Full plate, eh?
Yeah.
I did the Canadian thing. What's wrong with me?
Shall I sickening radiance the bunch of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take care. Use saving throws on plate guy. I'm gonna send the caster to Brazil. Well, not really. I'm not gonna banish, but I'm gonna take care of the caster. I'm gonna hex, and then I'm going to turn my hex blade. I'm gonna use my hex blade is gonna be crossbow. I'm just gonna go bow 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 bow. I'm gonna blap him,
So anyway, I started blasting.
Started blasting, I'll blast him. Taco Sticks. Do you have big AoE spells?
Right now,
Yeah.
no, a lot of single target. I got a lot of utility AoEs. Damage wise, no.
What's your big? Would you have a Scorching Ray?
Not prepared at this moment, no.
A
do you got?
learned folk, go ahead and make a history check on this aberration.
Learned. My God, did you not know Ziller O'Crack has a minor in history?
Same, but that's only a 12.
That's
Okay.
a 25.
25.
16.
16? All right. This is a mage eater, as we have established. The only reason it really stood out to you Ziller, because it was a lot of like, oh, well, yeah, of course they can cast that spell. I'm just going to cast this spell first and kill it. And then you were like, but this one stood out to you in lecture because it is very good at absorbing spells, negating attacks against it. And the one big thing is that it's not fast. It is very slow, and as well as very reflective carapace and various things like that. And at this point of the lecture, you were very tuned into this
big slow bug.
lecture, and you learned, because you rolled so high, that it does have the ability to reverse in certain situations spells back at the caster.
Can it do that for its friends or itself only?
Would you roll? 21?
25.
25. targeted spells only on self.
All right. This creature sounds like it has all my friends are dead syndrome. So here's what we're going to do. Take out its friends, and we're going to give it a chronic case of the lonelies. And then we're just going to beat the crap out of it with our weapons.
Push it to the edge.
Thank you, Webman, for the 100 bits.
Sticks take care of the general. Luna, do you have AoEs? Sad.
Uh-oh.
Do you still have action surge though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Luna, you got inspiration.
Do you have your arcane shots?
I do. I
Okay.
have the enfeebling one and then a seeking, but we know where it is, so.
Enfeebling arrow, big guy. Then just shoot 3 other arrows at his friends.
Okay.
Sickening Radiance will hopefully take care of that. You're gonna be the person who's getting all the kills for us to finish this off. Jared, you need to get closer, so I'm gonna be running up with you to make sure that you're not too much of a target. All right, this is plan team. Are we ready to get the final? Are we ready to get the gold?
Jake, what were you saying?
How close together are they?
They're kind of in a line, so I would say 5 feet consecutively.
Perfect. Okay, I can get them all.
All right.
Am I starting off with Sickening Radiance?
Yes.
Okay. With a range of 120 feet. Okay, perfect. All right.
Phew.
Yep. I was looking for the components so I could say something, but it doesn't have components. So, blah, greenish light.
Okay.
And a 30-foot radius sphere.
30-foot radius sphere. Okay.
Spreads around all corners and lasts until the spell ends. So I need Constitution saving throws from all inside.
Okay. So how many are you able to hit?
You said they're in a line with how many of them were in a line? 5 of them.
5. One of them being
Yeah.
a caster.
Yeah. Then all 5 of them are just
Okay.
smack in the center of it. And where's the Mage Eater?
The Mage Eater. So it's the 5, and then the commander behind them, like 10 feet, and then behind that guy, another 30 feet, is the Mage Eater.
Well, if it's a 30-foot radius,
Yeah, I get all of
radius.
Okay.
That's all.
Cool.
Because it's 60 feet diameter.
This is the new
I'm eating
combat
spaghetti
music, by
and
the way.
chicken with this sauce.
Heck yeah.
Someone asked.
Someone wanted to know. All right, so all of them need con saves. Where's my other D20? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Up your bum.
No, not again.
Got him.
Got him.
What do they have to make?
17.
Okay. The commander is good. Mage Eater's fine. He rolls a d6. And on a 6... Nope, that's targeted. Okay.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no. All 4 fighters fail. And the caster also fails.
Oof.
So the commander's good and the Mage Eater is good.
That will be 4d10 radiant damage.
Okay.
Love that inspiration.
Tasty.
Huge.
Thank you for the follow, Jukes.
26 radiant damage.
Thank you, Chibi. 20. Okay.
And all of the soldiers have 1 level of exhaustion.
Well, they would if they weren't dead.
What if that was-
Oh,
The caster's okay.
and
Surprising.
he has exhaustion.
He's
Alright.
extremely tired and requires a nap.
He's like, he drops the thing. Yeah, so they all kind of keel over, blinded and then burnt away by the radiant damage. The caster kind of falls down and kind of writhes in Cthulhu, dropping the like sack he was holding, and you see him look very concerned. He looks over at the sack and is like, okay, you know. All right, so that's Sickening Radiance. There is the captain, the caster, and the mage eater.
All right, I'm gonna take out my crossbow.
Well, for surprise round, do we get all of our actions or just the one?
All of us. We get a full go through.
Right, but do you get an action and your bonus action with your full turn?
Yeah. Well, technically, there's no such thing as a surprise round in 5th edition. There's the condition of surprised. So Feffers has designated every creature as surprised, after which we shall then roll initiative. So everything still happens as if we were in initiative order.
It's 100%.
So I can also
what
do a bonus action then.
Yes,
Nice.
you can.
And the moon.
I learned about that one when I made a YouTube video. And people were like, surprise round doesn't exist. And I'm like, you right.
Do it.
Everybody just says surprise round.
Yeah, everyone says it because, like, designating, like, this guy's surprised, but this guy's not is so annoying.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really-
interesting.
I'm going to quicken spell chill touch on the caster.
Ooh, okay. That's tasty.
That is a 28 to hit.
Yeah. Go.
And that is 10 necrotic damage.
10 necrotic damage.
And it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Very good. So that's one. That is Arthalos.
All right, how's the caster looking?
Caster's looking okay.
Could be looking better, though?
He's definitely, he's definitely bloodied. which means
And the captain's looking fine, right?
Captain's fine. He's kind of just like, he's angry at his cronies for being dead.
How dare they?
His weaklings. He's like,
You know, I don't like casters, so I'm gonna hit the caster with a Hexblade's Curse.
okay.
And then I'm gonna start blasting. So first thing, crossbow bolt flies through the air.
Okay.
Let's hope this hits. Oof. What is my modifier? Please be good. How does a 17 to hit?
17 hits.
Oh, thank goodness. He's gonna enjoy this. He's gonna enjoy this crispy damage.
Crispy.
Crispy. That
McDonald's
is 6 plus 11, 17 magical piercing.
Okay, he's down.
Oh. Thought he had more health than that.
He's down. He's not dead.
Oh, I'll finish him off.
Okay.
Enjoy your grave. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him twice, just to
Cthulhu
make sure.
Food says hi.
Yeah, tell him. You don't go to your god when you die. You go to mine. That is. Yo, guys, you're never gonna believe this.
No.
But I just crit on the deck.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
So the sound immediately clipped out. So
Yeah, that's
I
probably
have
for the
no
best.
idea what it was.
I critical hit the dead guy.
Let's go. I tried to flip my books and I kind of just made a mess.
I critical hit him with both Eldritch Blasts. Not both, but like one of them hits and then the next one crits.
Okay. Do you want to roll that damage?
If he's unconscious, that means he fails 2 death saves, right? But we can roll it if you'd like.
No, yeah, he fails 2 death saves. I just wanted to give
Okay,
you that
that is-
satisfaction.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That is 9 plus 8. That is for that one. 17 force damage plus 8, 15 force damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's 2 death saves now. All right. All right. So that's your action and bonus action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my movement to start charging towards them.
Okay. All right. Who's up?
I'll go ahead
for
and
it.
mind spike the Capitan guy in plate.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need him to make a wisdom saving throw. And it's only somatic components, so Sticks just kind of like.
I rolled a 1.
Hmm.
I rolled a 1.
He gonna take damage.
He gonna feel this. He gonna feel this.
It's not too bad. Yeah. Take 16 psychic damage. You rolled perfectly.
16 psychic damage.
And I always know where he is.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Hey,
Oh,
why don't
wait,
you
the
run through
owl.
The portal?
The owl.
The owl will go. Guess it goes on this turn now, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. So it. Sorry. We'll have Taco finish up. So that was your action. 16 damage.
Oh, Sticks was just going to yell, "You should go through the portal and run. Save yourself." And that's it. That's all she
Okay.
wrote.
Who's up next?
Farron?
Alright. I'll go. I'm gonna summon my enfeebling arrow,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Zoom.
shoot the leader, the big dude or whatever.
Okay.
And he's gotta roll for Constitution.
Okay.
Got 21
20.
to hit.
22 on his con save.
Okay.
21 hits.
All right. So it doesn't half his damage, but he does get 11 necrotic damage,
11 necrotic. Very good. Okay.
12 piercing,
Oh,
and
good
then
lord. Okay.
2 lightning damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then I'm gonna just fire a normal arrow at how many other people are around still?
You could finish off the caster. There's the mage eater, which is the alien thing, and then there's the captain, the commander.
I'll go ahead and fire at the magic user.
Okay.
Caster.
Shoot your shot.
.24 to hit.
24 hits, and he fails his final death save and perspires.
Perspires. He's sweating.
He's like, gross.
Oh, I'm so moist.
Nah, I need a shower. Okay. All right. Anything for your bonus action?
I am gonna fire two more times.
Okay,
Just that.
fire 2 more times.
I'm just do it at the leader, dude.
Okay, shoot your shot.
So the first one, 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Okay. Second one, 21 to hit again.
That hits. Roll your damage.
10 piercing and 4 lightning.
10 piercing, 4 lightning. Okay. All right. Awesome. Which leaves us with Zaz.
Cool.
And then I'll get to the owl.
I'm gonna pull out a bow and shoot twice at him,
Okay.
at the leader guy. See how that goes.
Okay.
Okay, does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
How about a 25?
25 does hit.
Excellent. That will be 12 damage.
12 damage, very good.
Then I will move 30 feet towards him, assuming that does not put me in the pool of sickening radiance.
No, it does not, because that was centered on the center, so that's a bit behind the cap. Okay.
And I will rage.
All right. The owl goes through the portal, and you watch the captain like, oh no, and he goes, boom, and it's just white. And for a second, you're like, what am I seeing? And then you realize you're surrounded by mist or fog of some kind. There's snow on the ground. So it's just this eerie field of white.
I don't like that.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Is it still 100 feet away from me?
Through the portal, I guess.
Aha, so your portals connect space.
Well, do they? I don't.
It's up to
Portals
you.
aren't real, Feff.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
There's no official ruling, but like
random person.
That's depending on you.
Hey, thanks for giving the commander 1d20 HP back. That's nice. 2 hit points. 2 hit points.
Haha.
Angie.
That is a dirty 20 on the initiative. I'll put that in the chat as well.
Yes, thank you.
For me, it's a 22.
I don't think that was actually redeemed. It was just being explained.
Oh, my bad. Thank you. Thank you, Jake.
Yeah.
21.
Good lord, guys. So, Zaz with a 22. 21
Yeah,
to Styx. 19 for Farron. 20 for Ziller. Okay. Which leaves us with Arthlos.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally just sent it to Luna.
I did the same thing with you.
15, okay. Cool. Okay. Zaz, you're up first.
Excellent.
With
I assume
Styx on
I
deck.
can't get to melee range with the captain without stepping into the pool, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna fire 2 more times with my bow.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
How about a dirty 20?
I do.
All right, that's gonna be 12 more damage.
Okay.
And that'll be all for my turn. Well,
Gosh, you guys are
I'm gonna
killing this
move
dude fast.
closer, basically to the edge of the pool,
Okay.
between, Captain Man and the party.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Captain Man. Okay.
Captain Man.
Styx, you're up.
Styx will firebolt El Captain Man.
Okay.
22.
22. 22 hits?
That was just a hit. Don't mark that on his health.
Yeah, thank you.
Ooh.
Luna, you get
Damage.
7 HP back. You can thank the chat. How
Roll
much
2
damage?
ones, Taco.
2 damage.
Oh, okay.
that'll be it. We will hang out here.
Okay. Ziller.
All right, so until the end of my turn, so until the start of your next turn, I'm seeing. So now that's the start of my next turn. I now am seeing back here. I'm going to. I guess our goal was to get rid of this thing's friends. I'm
So
gonna
this
get
is-
rid of this guy.
this is
I'm
what we're gonna
shoot at him
say.
with my
Sorry.
With my crossbow.
Cool. This is what we're gonna say. Because portals, obviously, because it's far away, it would be farther than 80 feet from you or 100 feet from you. As the owl got to the portal, it saw through the portal this misty, foggy landscape with the snowy white ground. And then as it went through the portal, it dispersed.
I lost sight of it.
Yeah. Thank you. Shoot your shot.
All right. Enjoy this one, you saucy wench. That is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Oh, bonus action. I'm gonna hex this guy. I forgot to mention that.
Okay.
His Hexblade's curse apparently was used on the guy who was inches from death. And this guy's probably also inches from death.
You think so?
I hope he is. I'm just.
My 2 damage really putting in the work.
Oh yeah, that one was really.
That made
good.
all the difference.
Yeah. That is 14 damage.
14 damage. Very good. I will point out that he is not bloodied.
Dang, he thick. Boy.
Big old boy.
All right. And then I'm gonna hit him with the good old-fashioned 1-2 Eldritch Blast combo.
Okay.
2-for-1 special. That is a dirty 20 and a 21.
All right, both hit.
Crispy.
Crispy.
That is 14, 18, 26 force damage. 26 damage total.
Okay.
And I will get as close to the radiance as possible without stepping into the radiance.
Okay. All right. That's Ziller. Farron, you're up.
Right, we're gonna try enfeebling arrow again.
Okay.
The leader, summon the arrow, and then going to fire at the leader.
Okay.
Do 28 to hit,
28 to hit hits.
and then he's got to roll the con save.
That is a 9.
Does not.
All right. The enfeebling
So-
arrow and it takes effect, and his damage output is halved.
He'll get 4 necrotic damage,
Okay.
10 piercing, and 5 lightning.
Okay. Guys, he's bloodied.
With that.
Yay.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him again with a normal arrow.
Do it. Pat pat.
14 to hit.
14 to hit. That does not hit.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna run forward.
Okay. Okay. It is the warlord's turn.
Be a con
Ah.
save.
Look at that.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
He, seeing his blood, is gonna look up.
No one makes me blame me on blood.
Go through the portal. Go through the portal.
He's gonna look at the. He's gonna take out a whistle, and he's gonna. And you don't hear anything, but everyone notices the dogs on your backs kind of. And you hear from way off in the castle somewhere.
Wiener dog.
And then it's going to look at the Mage Eater, and he is going to use a legendary action and
On his own
command
turn.
it forward. And you watch the Mage Eater like seem kind of tossing its head, and it wouldn't do it if it wasn't just inflicted with command ally. The Mage Eater is going to slowly, and maybe for the first time ever, you watch kind of the carapace that has kind of formed over long years of being wrapped around this thing kind of crust off, and kind of slowly start floating its way towards the party.
So is this
it
its
needs
action?
Yes, and it needs a con save, correct?
Yeah.
That is a 23.
All right.
It's going to kind of float over Boyo, and well, actually, it doesn't even get to him. 20 feet, and so it's right behind him, 10 feet behind him, which brings us to Arthlos.
So would I recognize command ally as a spell, or is that an ability? Or...
That is an ability. What is the reach on? Okay. Cool. Yeah, so it didn't do anything this. Yeah. It is Arthlos' turn.
Yeah.
Oh, and I will say, once it released its hold on the Mountain Heart, you begin to hear loud cracks throughout the castle as the ground just pivots a little. Like it kind of like jolts for a second, and everyone has a moment of whoa. Not enough to make you make a save, but enough that like you hear just loud cracking throughout the castle, and just kind of the rumble. Go ahead, Arthlos.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you knew that information before you did anything, just in case it affected whatever you were up to.
So, the heart of the mountain is with the Mage Eater. Or...
It was commanded to leave the heart of the mountain and go into fight.
Okay. So it was like stabilizing it somehow. Like when he let go of it, then everything started shaking.
You were not aware. But
I'm pretty sure Mage Eater was the one who was making it go sideways. So now he's released it, it's going to start returning to its upright position. So I think there's a good chance we're about to fall several hundred feet in a few turns.
What floor are we on? 4 or?
you are on. Let me pull up the map. Hey Chibi, thanks for coming in. Most of the party has moved forward. So you are where that 20 mark is, between map 7 and map 8 of the tower in K20. And you can see where they are. Basically, if you take a look at where that giant heart is, that's where the heart of the mountain is. And so you can see kind of that room going down where they're pulling all the booty from.
So you said I'm in K20?
You're in K20, between on map 7, kind of by that 20 mark.
Let's see what I can do here. Do you guys want me to keep up Sickening Radiance, or is it more of a hindrance now that you want to close in?
Doesn't affect me any.
It doesn't affect me.
2 melee boys.
I'm good at a distance as well. I think the real person here is Zaz.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, until I need to tank.
Yeah, so we're okay leaving it up to see if we can catch him in it a few more times.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can try, a different concentration spell. But
I think Sickening Radiance, if we can get them in it like once more, would be really nice.
okay. then I will. How close is the Mage Eater to
10 feet.
10 feet away from?
10 feet
Commander?
behind the commander, yeah.
It's a good thing I paid attention in monster school.
That's an anime
Monster
line if I ever heard it.
How long on a side is a huge creature?
Depends on the creature, I guess.
Well, like in the area, like the working area it takes up, is it 3x3? Large is 2x2, huge is 3x3, gargantuan is 4x4. There we
That
go.
sounds right, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 feet is like the size of a huge creature.
Mhm.
What are you planning? What are you plan? Hey, Sticks. What are you planning?
Big turtle.
What? Are you gonna summon a turtle?
Big
Is your
turtle?
familiar a turtle?
No. I am turtle.
So I'll cast a spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, okay.
And that'll just be a floating sword, and I'm gonna send it to hit Boyo, commander guy.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Call a vote on calling him Commander Sheen.
Commander Sheen.
Yeah.
Ow.
I hear this guy hates dogs.
No! It can't be my legacy!
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Ah, no shield plate.
Hmm.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
I'm gonna come over there.
So it's
You
7.
can't get in the border splits.
7 force damage,
7 force damage. You think that'll stop me?
and then I will.
Okay.
Toll the Dead.
Toll the dead. Ooh. Okay, that's a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Okay, that's a 17.
All right.
No bing bong?
No bing bong. He just made it.
Boom. Oh, well, it doesn't take effect. But, okay.
I'm gonna. Is there a place that I can move that's like when the place rights itself?
You could dart
Like
forward.
if I'm on the stairs.
You could backtrack. Oh yeah, you got those stair levels. Yeah. You do have those kind of down ledges that you've been working with. Or you could climb down the shaft somewhat, or hang over the edge of the shaft that you guys climbed up to get here. You could also get all the way to him and go down to the room where he's taking all the booty. You also know that the predator's coming somewhere. The chibi. The wiener dog.
Want that predator's head on a pike. Ziller's mad.
Sorry, I'm still trying to orient myself a little bit. So everyone else is in K20 on map 8, right?
They're just getting to it, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess I'll come a little closer.
Okay.
Not really like it. How far away from everyone as it is now?
I believe 20 feet. Something
Oh,
like
that's
that.
it. Oh, okay. I thought it was farther away. And how? So that's 20 feet away from the mage eater and the captain guy.
That puts you. Yeah, about 20 feet away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then never mind. I'm good. I'll just chill here.
Okay,
I thought it was farther away. Sorry.
you're good. All right, back up to you, Zaz.
Excellent. And the warlord hasn't moved up at all.
No.
He stayed still.
No,
All
he
right,
seems to be kind of standing over the loot.
I'm gonna shoot at him twice.
Okay.
As you do.
All right. How does a what is that? A 28 to hit sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
So I rolled 2 19s in a row. Just want to make that clear. So that's also a 28.
Nice, but so close.
All right.
Oh, my Nightbot just crashed.
So that'll be
No reason at all.
20 piercing damage
Okay.
in total. And I will switch weapons to. I'll pull out my scimitar.
Okay. All right. You moving forward or you staying put?
The sickening radiance is still up. No.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm staying put.
All right, Sticks.
All right. So I got a question for you.
Okay.
Six is a furbolg, right? So
This
like
is correct.
nature's pretty neat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went to a magic school.
Mm-hmm.
What are the odds I took like, magic biology or magic zoology and like read about some pretty sick beasts?
I would say you
Studied
have
them.
learned many of the creatures that exist in this world.
So if I wanted to polymorph myself into a really, really big turtle that I read about in school and studied,
A big one?
a huge one? A mithril turtle?
Is
Tortoise?
this a specific monster or is this just
Yeah.
a turtle that is big?
No, like a specific tortoise. It's a CR10 tortoise that's a beast because I can change myself into something level up, CR equal to my level that has the beast category. And there's a really big turtle.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you roll a history check,
Oh gosh.
and
Okay.
that will determine whether or not you learned of this thing or retained the knowledge of big ass turtle.
Could I use my reaction to give him help by being like,
Hey, yo,
remember in school?
Is Styx saying out loud what he's trying to do?
I mean, Ziller did ask what I was doing, and I did say in character, me big turtle.
Then yes.
Okay. I use my reaction to be like, remember what we learned in school?
Remember
All
the big shiny
monsters?
turtle? All right, let's go, baby. 14 plus 9.
What's it look like? What do you do?
Okay.
Paint me a word picture. Make it good.
So Styx is like furiously flipping through notes looking for like his doodles of his favorite big tortoise.
Okay.
And he finds it in an old like really like cartoonishly bad drawing of a really big tortoise with a shiny back. And I cast polymorph on myself
Uh-huh.
and I fuse and grow into a tortoise that is 15 feet long on a side because it's a huge creature
Okay.
with like a snapping turtle beak,
Okay.
and its shell is all like reflective and sparkly. I have become mithril tortoise.
Okay. So would you say you fill up that hole that you're
Oh,
in? You're
yeah.
kind of all the way. All right. So noting that Arthlos is behind you.
I'm gonna go duel the mage eater.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'll
so
send you the things.
so you fill up the whole area. So they're all in front of you.
press yourself against a wall, boys. Big tortoise coming through.
Big turtle. What's the movement speed of Big Turtle?
So, this was my question. So Big Turtle has a 30-foot walk,
Okay.
a 30-foot climb,
Okay.
but a 30-foot burrow.
Not into the true ice, no.
Okay. Oh yeah, everything's in true ice. Okay, word. I thought we were dealing with rock. Okay.
I'm on the ceiling.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how, like, because I'm not a solid object in this whole thing, so there's gonna be like a spot to like lay down.
You are a clog. All right. Yeah,
But I
there's a
will-
little bit of room. There's a little bit of room because it's a round hole that you can kind of paddle over the party.
Okay. So yeah, I'll see. I'll wait until they do their things, but then I'm gonna aggressively
That part.
waddle.
So you hold your
towards the
action.
Mage Eater.
You hold your action until there is a clear path.
Yeah.
Well, you've done your action. You hold your
Ow.
move. You hold your
Yeah.
movement speed.
Can you do that?
Can you do that? Cracked
I don't
Offbeat
think so.
Outlaw?
I don't think you can hold your movement. I think you can hold your action. So if you
All right.
held you would have to hold your dash action to move up.
Nah.
But,
I already. My action was polymorphing. So. And
Okay,
Big
so you-
Turtle can't talk.
And Big Turtle. Big, huge turtle.
And huge huge
Good
tortoise.
night. Ziller, you're up.
I go, yes, turtle.
What a strange,
Uh,
what a strange moment.
Franklin. That was his name. Last pet.
We used to practice casting in large reduce on him to make him fit in his cage.
Some say that one day it was cast on him and he got stuck like that.
Taco
It was an
turtle. Yeah, they had to
I'm
go get
going-
it like fixed. They had to go get it figured out. The memes in long shot right now.
Look at look.
I wanna go look. Where are they?
If you
Kjol?
post memes to the
Freaking
long shot
Kjol.
channel, they will most likely, if I am able to, be put on the Instagram, the long shot Instagram, which you guys should also go hit up and follow.
So this captain is looking bloodied, correct?
Captain is bloodied, yes.
I'm gonna use my 3 attacks to hopefully make him dead.
Okay. And Taco, you said you're sending me the thing for the big old turtle?
Yeah, I'm dropping him in kill.
Bet.
That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. That is going to be 5 plus, that is 12 magical slashing plus 1 necrotic. So 13 damage total.
Okay.
Does he have any resistances to those, or can I just tell you them in total?
He does not. You can tell me in total.
Okay. And then here
His whole
we
deal,
have
he
a-
is stonky.
This is ooh, crispy. That is a, just making sure I got my modifiers right. Yes, I do. 22 to hit and 26 to hit for the Eldritch Blast.
22 to hit, 26 to hit. Both hit.
Alrighty, enjoy this one, you thick boy.
You large man.
Big damage, thank you. That is 10, 14 plus
Oh, that's cool, Draken.
29 damage total on that second one.
29 damage total.
And then I shall use my bonus action to activate my Blade Song to bring up my AC to 18.
Okay.
I start doing my dancey dance. My sword floats around me, and I'm going to, with a real sprint,
Hmm.
like a light-paced jog, more like, because I've
Make a
I've used up my
con
action. I'm
save?
gonna get behind Big Turtle.
Make it. Oh, behind turtle. Okay.
Yes.
So you have to like, you do a little limbo action under the turtle, or are you going over?
I'm gonna like slide over it like it's a hood of a car in an action movie.
Okay. Just a really long 15 feet of slide. You get to the top like a roller coaster and then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So you're back there. All right. Very good. Is that your turn?
That shall be my turn.
Farron,
yes.
you're up.
Um,
I'm sorry.
just gonna see the turtle and be kind of like, okay. And then
Wait, what happened to the pupper? What happened to the pupper on Stick's back?
I don't want to think about it.
Fused
Oh, no, it gets-
into sticks.
It gets
Inside the
incorporated
shell,
into the
like,
turtle.
I am wearing the dog, so I have become one with Moon Moon.
Moon Moon is in your shell,
Moon's
just
gray
like
fur is what created the shiny shell. It's
That's what made the
I-
video.
Moon Moon
The
is
turtle's
under your
just
shell because
Voltron, but
you
for
can't
Moon
form,
Moon and
you can't
Sticks.
morph with it. He is in your shell, safe as can be, panicking. doing him a Bjork. Just
Doing him a Bjork. 'cause it's Kjol.
Moon Moon is the only dog that would have been okay with what just went down as well, so it's probably good.
Tokyo
Kinda
would
like
have
when you
been
put a
like,
blanket
"This is
over a caged bird, like it's nighttime. It's time to sleep.
Yeah, Moon Moon's like, oh, I got a house now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's warm, kind of
I'm a
soft,
homeowner."
kind
Take a
of
nap.
fleshy, a little confused.
Bjork, 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 Bjork.
Oh, that's the name of this episode. Chibi. Thank you, Chibi. Yame, go ahead and change this episode name to Bjork.
Not to be confused with esteemed singer and pop star Bjork.
All right, Farron, go ahead.
All right. Using planar warrior, I am going to shoot the leader twice.
Shoot the leader twice. Very good. Roll the hit.
Yes. 22 to hit.
22 to hit. 22 hits.
Do 8 piercing,
8 piercing.
6 lightning, and
Okay.
3 force damage.
3 force damage. Okay.
And the second one,
It's looking real low.
28 to hit,
28 hits.
8 piercing, 5 lightning again, and 4 force.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Just.
Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna run,
You gotta hustle.
hustle past the turtle.
Up behind the turtle? You're getting behind
Yes,
the turtle?
and preferably if there's like another stairwell, like landing area.
So you could go behind the turtle and back there, or you could approach a bit and go down into the loot room.
You were gonna say booty room,
I was
weren't
gonna
ya?
say booty hole.
We love a good booty room.
Booty hole.
That's right.
descend into the booty hole.
I'm sorry.
Bro, that's a booty hole.
I'm losing it. Give me a drink. Okay, so are you retreating behind or are you going down?
I think I'm gonna retreat behind just because I don't want to get separated from everyone.
Yeah, are you going under or over?
Under.
Under. You do a little shimmy slide under the turtle. All right. So, unless I'm mistaken, Zaz, are you in front as well?
Yeah.
You're still in
yeah,
front?
I'm in
Okay.
front.
So only Zaz and Giant Turtle is able to see this. The commander with oh wait, needs a con save.
Does.
Fail.
What does he have to make?
What's he got?
17.
Answer the question. He got a 12.
He's feeling tired, man.
That went through. He's feeling tired. What does he have to
That
make?
went through?
Yeah, the
Huh?
honk went through. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't working earlier. What does he have to make?
Oh, you gotta make 17.
Yeah, he failed.
Turtles
Chat.
sound like.
28 radiant damage.
28 radiant damage.
Oof.
Nicely done. Okay. All right. He kind of goes down on his knees, kind of looking up at you, and goes. He looks at the sack, and he's gonna grab it, and he's gonna hurl it at the portal, but it's gonna bounce off the portal. The sack goes through, but what lands and kind of rolls a bit is this crystal ball, and he's gonna look distraught. He looks up, looks at the giant turtle and the goblin with the mean-looking sword, and he's gonna go. And he's gonna pull out a deck.
Oh my god.
Oh!
And he's gonna go and pull it. And he's gonna go and drop.
What Nice. Get Don John's nerd.
He drops into a crumpled mess on the floor.
You did not just put that in. You can't put that in a game with me in it. I will pull all of them.
We burn the deck of many things when we
No,
have
we
it.
don't.
Yes!
Stick will fight all of you. It's out of character, but I will kill all of you. Give me the deck.
So that's
We set
his
up a
turn.
poker game with
The-
the deck of many things.
The Mage Eater is going to move forward 20 feet, which puts him in range of the goblin. Con save? I mean, he's floating?
He's in
It's
the
a
Okay.
sphere. It's a
It's in the
sphere.
radiance.
Thank you. 18.
Of course. You're good to go.
All right. All right. Okay. He's going to lash out with a tentacle. That is a 24 to hit. Takes 17 bludgeoning damage. Make a DC save. Oh, you don't have any spell slots. You're fine. He's gonna roll a hit again and succeed on hitting you again with a 24 to hit. Can't find my dang dice today. You take 13 bludgeoning damage, and you're enraged, so you're taking half damage for both of those.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Then it's gonna do a thing to the turtle if it can. It's gonna try to do a thing.
Okay.
It's not a turtle.
It's a tortoise.
Turtle. Sorry, I've gotten so used to saying turtle.
Yeah.
In Groll, we remember.
Hey, yo, nap be
This
swell.
is old, rich Groll.
After Fester, he retired and he blinged out his shell.
Just real shiny.
So that platinum got lifted.
He's like, yo, pimp my shell.
Where is its spell save? It tries to banish you.
Okay. What type of save is that?
Counterspell.
Counterspell?
Counterspell.
You are behind the turtle. Are you able to counterspell and know that's happening? If you can, that's cool.
It is. Yep. It's within range. I can do it.
All right. All right. Counterspell. That's a 4th level spell, so I believe I do not make a wisdom or a saving throw. It just counters
It would be
correct?
Jake who has to roll.
Okay.
I'd have to roll, but
Or burn a 4th level slot. Or if I make the saving throw, I can bounce it off my shiny shield and shoot it back at the thing.
I like that.
I just think it's a wisdom save, and I only got a +1 to that.
I don't want you banished.
I don't want you banished either.
I mean, he'll come back.
After combat, you guys might have to
After a
fight the dog
minute.
without me.
We can't beat the dog without sticks. Counterspell.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a 4th level spell. Are you rolling or are you spending a 4th level spell slot?
How does the roll work?
You have to roll a 14 with your spellcast. It's like an ability check.
10 plus the spell's level. Is it just a flat roll, or do I add my spellcasting modifier to it?
You
or-
add your spellcasting mod.
Okay. So I'm just gonna make a 14,
Famous last words.
and I have a +9 to my spellcasting modifier. So
You can
for sure.
always nat 1. It's 5% chance, always.
Let's will this nat 1 into existence.
Everyone blowing the dice for good luck.
Just all the viewers here is
Static.
That is a 19.
Woo!
Heck.
You rolled a 10.
Position 1. Ziller, 19. Nicely done.
I get health.
No, sorry, not Ziller. Zaz gets 19 HP.
19. Back up to full.
All right, well that's that. Which brings us to Arthalos,
All right.
who's behind the turtle. Sorry,
Behind the turtle.
tortoise. That'll help.
Well, my thing is not gonna. Actually, you know what? I'll my spiritual weapon is still out and about, so I will smack it with that,
Okay.
or attempt to. I should say.
Do you roll a disadvantage because you can't see it, or are you just good?
It's a magical weapon. It's,
I think the sword makes the attack.
the sword makes the attack
Okay.
if it's So just
Cool.
27 to hit.
27 hits.
And that is 10 force damage.
10 force damage. Very good.
And how is everyone looking health-wise?
Dick.
I'm still great.
Right.
And that will be all, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Back up to you, Zaz. Back to you,
Excellent.
Zaz.
That's sickening. Well, it's in range with me now, right?
Mhm.
I am going to
It has a
Shane.
reach of 10 feet.
So just back up 10 feet so it has to come a little closer, and then close.
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do that. Yeah, so I'll back up 10 feet and pull out my bow and shoot at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's still in the sickening radiance, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
is, yes.
All right, that would be an 18 to hit. Does that hit?
18 does hit.
Excellent. And that is going to be much less. That is a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
All right. One shot. Ooh, 8. Okay. So that'll be a 13 damage.
Okay. Make a perception check.
All right, that is a quite high. It's a 27.
Okay. You were able to determine that it does not do damage.
Cool. I'm gonna
What kind of
pull out
damage?
my dagger of wounding.
Okay. Looks at the giant freakish insectoid aberration, pulls out a knife.
That's all I got. You got too many legs. You wish you could hit me with those tentacles. Super lame.
Is that
Can't even walk.
is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Sticks.
Gonna.
Munch.
Well, I can't munch. It's in the radiance. I'll have to get into the radiance with it.
Roll sideways and act like a big cork in a wine bottle.
I was thinking about it, but
The ground
I
continues
also
to
think
rumble.
we just noticed that we don't do damage to it unless we have magical weapons. So I might just be.
A very regular big turtle.
Yeah, exactly. But I have ideas. Have we heard any dog noises or wiener dog
have not.
specifically noises? Interesting. And the tower's like this, right? There's not like a big drop anywhere near to us.
You have a small, medium-sized doorway by your feet, by where the commander's body is,
Okay.
and that's in the floor, but nothing major. If you go back 40 feet or so, is where you came in from, and that's sizable.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy what Jared did and back up.
Okay.
Kind of scoot back over the people behind me.
Yep.
And hold my action for if it gets into range to take my attacks at it.
Okay. Ziller.
Fearing the dog, I'm going to use my action, changing my crossbow into a longsword.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to transfer the hex that used to be on the captain, and instead placing it on the bug.
I'm going to roll a d6. Okay. Continue.
I don't like how you said that.
The number of rounds until the dog gets here.
Or it's who he picked, who is now affected by my hex.
Or something else entirely.
Well, that was my bonus action and whatnot. I guess I shall do my little dancey dance. That's all I got.
Okay.
That's my turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Farron. You cannot see the Mage Eater because you are on the other side of Giant Tortoise.
Did he like go completely over us or just backed up?
He just backed up a bit. He's not like on
Okay.
top of you guys.
Go back under.
Just
do
like
I-
turret style, like ghillie
If I like
suit
lay
under
down, if I like crouch down, can I see him under him at all?
Yes. You would be
We could-
prone. You wouldn't be prone. You'd be lying. Yeah, you'd be prone. Because you'd be on your stomach or back or whatever.
Okay.
I could back my juicy booty up and just be a big beat stick for the dog when it gets here. So, I mean, that's what I could do next turn, but
Hmm. Okay, I will go ahead and move in front of him again,
Okay.
and I will shoot the Mage Eater twice.
Roll to hit.
20 to hit.
That hits.
We've got 11 piercing,
Okay.
and 5 lightning damage. And then the second one is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
.12 piercing,
12 piercing.
yep, and 5 lightning again.
Okay. All right.
That's my turn.
The warlord is dead. Okay. It is going to roll to hit Farron. A tentacle lashing out. Yeah, that hits you with a 21. What's your HP at, Farron?
I'm full HP.
Oh, good.
24. No, not 20. 74.
Okay. You take
That's
a
a fatal
full 10
mistake.
damage. It's going to hit the goblin next. And he's going to take 14 damage. Do you have spell slots? You do have spell slots, Farron. Make a DC 16.
She's a ranger.
Yeah, and she has
Oh,
ranger
you-
spell slots, yeah.
Dang, spells.
And make a DC, what is your spellcasting modifier? Is it wisdom?
I think so, yeah.
So.
Make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Seven.
7. All right. You lose one spell slot. The type of save is determined by the target's spellcasting ability. The expended spell slot is of the highest level the target has available. Mage Eater regains hit points equal to twice the level the spell slot expended, so it gains 14 HP.
Okay.
And you lose one of your highest level spell slots.
Twice the spell level?
Yes. Oh wait, I'm sorry. What level spell slot did you lose?
Second.
Second, so it regains 4 HP. Thank you.
So that's a lot for.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We don't even have 7 level spell slots.
she said 7, and that messed, and I messed up. Okay. All right. It is
it make-
actually.
Did it make a con save at the beginning of this turn?
Oh, it didn't. Thank you for reminding me. What does it need to make?
17.
17.
Rolls a 10.
Ooh.
About to sit in there for 6 exhaustion levels, brother.
It's not looking good. It's looking bad, actually. Kind of drooping a bit at this point, too.
Dang, 30 radiant.
30 radiant damage. How would you like to do this?
Big tortoise for the win.
Yeah, I wanted to like take a step, and then just like the green light just starts weaving up its legs, and as it curls and coalesces up towards its head, it just like explodes outward in a flash of green light. And it just
Splattering the walls. Okay. And as the party waits a tense moment, Chibi does not appear. Combat is ended.
Big Tortoise scoots out a tunnel into a more open room.
You can go into that long. Well, you don't really have one. You can go to the bottom, the base of the tower of the tunnel where it's most open. But the ground and area around it is still continuing to crack and break. And we'll be right back.
Okay.
Yes. We return.
And a moo.
And a maroon. All right. So combat is over. The ground is shaking, cracking, quaking. That said, you do note that you do not immediately fly into the sky. The castle does not immediately rise back into the sky. But it
Pioneers used to
sounds
ride
like it
these
wants
babies
to.
for miles.
I think I'm gonna run deeper into the tower, more towards where the heart is,
Okay.
to check for more enemies.
Okay.
Same.
You don't see any enemies. You do see the crystal ball on the floor. Turtle Man, what you doing? Turtle Man. Turtle. Giant turtle.
Going to the guy who had the cards.
As turtle? Because you did specify you
not.
moved all the way to the other side of the tower.
As not Turtle.
Okay, you...
'cause
Alright. That's 60 feet. But you start hustling your buns. What's Farron and Arthlos up to?
Farron's gonna be moving. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Farron's. I'm gonna move farther up into the tower towards the landing because I'm not taking any chances with.
Okay. You do note that as the Mage Eater died, the portal also closed. And as the portal...
Familiar!
Oh no!
Buddy! Out there somewhere!
I'll come get you!
It's like an hour or so to re-conjure it.
Yeah.
Remind me that it's sad when you bring it back. That it's just like big owl eyes.
He's back.
However,
I mean, you can use an action to summon it to you within 30 feet, can't you?
Let me check to be sure. Hopefully, I miss him already. You carry on, Feff, while I look these up.
okay.
Arthlos is going to be heading towards the booty hole.
Curse this dungeon! Okay, so.
We want to get out of it as much as you do.
Oh. You hear a sound. Oh, wow. I can't believe you did it. And out steps Crack, the cloud giant. He kind of appears and goes, "Oh, you did it! You actually cleared this place out. I am so grateful.
You've
So
been here
good
the
to
whole
see
time?
you guys." No, I just got here. Just now. When I say outsteps, he like materializes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like I walk in, he just kind of steps around the corner. I was like, I've been waiting here
Yeah.
for you.
You look down the
Like,
hole and he's just
bruh.
like,
Fancy seeing you here.
you have my absolute gratitude.
Happy to help.
Please help yourself to the treasures as I
Oh.
begin hoping and reaching out to Lady Quintessence to see if she will return to this castle.
Cool. I'm gonna go look at the treasure.
All right,
See
cool.
what's here.
So, let me just pull this a little closer.
What do we got?
Arthlos, you find a rod.
Kind.
A rod of absorption.
Does it absorb water?
No.
Well, that's misleading.
Was someone moist earlier? Was I got that speed stick. Let me pull it up real quick so I can read it for the chat as well as you. I know how to spell absorption. Good lord. The rod of absorption. You ready for this? Oh, first of all, I need you to roll me a D50.
D50.
One D50.
D1.
Yeah.
The heck is a D50?
Just roll a D100 and divide it by 2.
What if he gets a 1?
We'll round up.
0.
Something good. Something good.
Pine cones, we're about to be rolling out the loot right now. What you got for me, Jake?
So you're still running up? 45?
45? Okay. While holding this rod, you can use your reaction to absorb a spell that is targeting only you and not with an area of effect. The absorbed spell's effect is canceled, and the spell's energy, not the spell itself, is stored in the rod. The energy has the same level as the spell when it is cast. The rod can absorb and store up to 50 levels, in your case 45, of levels of energy over the course of its existence. Once the rod absorbs 50 levels of energy, it can't absorb more. If you are targeted by a spell the rod can't store, the rod has no effect on that spell. When you become attuned to the rod, you know how many levels of energy the rod has absorbed over the course of its existence, in this case 5, and how many levels of spell energy it currently has stored. If you are a spellcaster holding the rod, you can convert the energy stored in it into spell slots.
Okay.
To cast spells you have prepared or no. You can create spell slots only of a level equal to or lower than your own spell slots, up to a maximum of 5th level. You use the stored levels in place of your slots, but otherwise cast a spell as normal. For example, you can use 3 levels stored in the rod as a 3rd level spell slot. So it has been used 5 times and has nothing in it currently.
Okay.
So it's got 45 uses left. I will drop that in the Discord.
Excellent. Unfortunately, that one is not just in my app already.
It is on D&D Beyond. Okay. Ziller, you find 2 things. You find a manual of quickness of action.
What
And
is
you-
that?
If you read it for 48 hours total over 6 days, you get a +2 to your dexterity. And also, your max increases by 2. You also find a ring of free action, which says you cannot be stunned, paralyzed, bound. As well as all movement over rough terrain is not encumbered, or not hindered.
I put it on and I do a quick little tap dance. I'm like, damn, this thing, it's loosened up my hip joints.
Doing a big speeds.
You know.
We'll get to sticks. We'll get to sticks in a second. Zaz, you find a sword.
Oh! Does it talk to me?
It does not.
Good.
Specifically, a dragon slayer.
Okay. I assume not of the berserk variety,
No.
which is a joke for. Anyways,
For
Mhm.
5
Cultured
people.
folk.
yeah, for all 5 of you in the chat.
Okay, let me pull it up for you. That's Volos. I'm an idiot. I was like, these are a lot of creatures for the DMG.
Oh,
You got it? You want to read it out to the chat?
Dragon Slayer. Melee weapon. Slashing. Versatile. Martial. Not finesse. +1.
Well,
Let's
it depends
see.
on what kind of sword it is.
When you hit a dragon with this weapon, the dragon takes an extra 3d6 damage of the weapon's type. For the purpose of this weapon, dragon refers to any creature with the dragon type, including dragon turtles and wyverns. Nice.
Okay.
What type of sword is it?
It is a finesse weapon. If there's anything short of a rapier or a falchion, if there's other finesse swords out there, I will allow it to be one of those. Otherwise, you can take your pick.
Okay, cool. We'll do like a falchion-y kind of scimitar-y curved.
Scimitar, thank you, not falchion.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Farron, you find an arrow. A singular arrow of slaying. And we'll get to that.
Okay.
and we're gonna unpack
That's
that in a
mysterious.
minute. You also find a bag of holding. This is where you have found the arrow. A bag of holding is a Mary Poppins looking bag. Holding. It is much bigger on the inside than it is, and as you kind of open it up, you find a single arrow, and it looks wicked. It looks fiendish almost. Very barbed. Who wants to go next?
Is that everybody but me?
There's also a bunch of party loot.
I mean, I said what I said. I want the cards.
All right, so you
Oh,
scoop
what
up
else
the,
we got?
you scoop up the cards. Let's go over party loot real quick. The party also finds dimensional shackles, an obsidian steed, which is a small horse figurine that can turn into a very large black obsidian horse. The party finds oil of sharpness, which can be used, I believe, up to 5 times. That temporarily gains a +3 to attack rolls for whatever it is coated with. Party. The deck of many, of course. A chime of opening.
Bong. What's that do?
Wait, you know.
I'll read it out for you.
It opens.
You just
I
go
assume-
bing bong and it opens? Okay.
It would basically be knock.
It is similar. Chime
But
opening.
10 uses.
Yes, 10 uses. Page 158.
Yo, I can't be paralyzed or restrained. Old person, who is her?
Offbeat, there is. Oh wait.
Chime of opening. This hollow metal tube measures about 1 foot and weighs 1 pound. You can strike it as an action, pointing it at an object within 120 feet of you that can be opened. such as a door, lid, or lock. The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens unless the sound can't reach the object. If no locks or latches remain, the object itself opens. The chime can be used 10 times. After the 10th time, it cracks and becomes useless. Sticks.
Hello.
You kneel down. A vellum casing of ivory cards is in your hand.
Going to take out my sending stone
Okay.
and call Dad.
Okay. He doesn't answer.
Oh.
The audacity.
The Lion, the Witch.
Had to happen sometime.
Yeah,
I've been
I
holding
know.
on to that.
She. Okay, because now the question is, does Styx even know how it works? Because like, would he know to be like,
This
I'm
is a singular
going to-"
object. This is not a thing people would teach
Yeah.
about. There might be stories in the world of magical decks. You can definitely tell that this is magical of some kind. You tell me.
I feel like, oh man, I don't want to break it because of how bad I want to pull from the deck. I don't want to break. I don't want to.
What would your character do? What would your character do?
I mean,
He would
Styx
call
has been to
Dad.
school.
And if Dad didn't answer?
He would assume that he didn't. He would assume that homie wouldn't have just pulled a card if he knew it was gonna kill him.
You did see him die.
But we did see him die. So I would want to be like, yo, what does it do? And then I assume Dad would go, or fucking my boss would go, it does this. It's like super sketchy. Don't touch it. And then Styx would go, I'ma touch it.
So you would touch it. You have it in your hand.
Yeah, I would pick it up.
It is cold to the touch.
And man, I want to, but I just really don't think Styx is not.
You kind of
Styx.
chew on it for a second. You're not a man
Yeah.
to immediately pull triggers. You
Yeah.
also find bracers of defense
Ooh. No.
and a ring of spell storing.
Ooh.
The party also finds the crystal ball of true sight. There's a legendary item.
So is the deck.
If you look through this crystal ball, you can see with true sight up to 120 feet.
Gee.
So, while all of y'all are kind of going through things, Farron, you have a moment where you've got your bag, you've got an arrow, and you're kind of looking at everybody else pulling all this crazy stuff. And you're happy for him, you know. And you hear the incantation of Crack kind of go, "Oh, so a while ago," she's on her way, by the way. "A while ago, you told me that there were mountain giants, brutes that took some of your dogs from you, some of your huskies."
Yes. They were taken by, they caused an avalanche to fall in.
I thought about that. And I went and investigated, and unfortunately they were gone. I interrogated one of them. I kind of snatched him while every one of them was asleep. They have a small fortification that I am willing to point out to you. But the one I talked to said that it was in fact deceased, and I'm very sorry that I was not able to recover them. So I did me a thinking. And I was like, how can I help this poor ranger who is going out of her way to help me and my lady? And so I went and I did some crafting. Can I see your wrist? You can make an insight check if you like.
I'm gonna make an insight check.
Okay, make an insight check.
Got a 13.
13. He seems genuine and he seems apologetic on behalf of the people of the race he belongs to. Not that he speaks on behalf of the race or that the actions of his race would be upon him, but a long time ago, mountain giants or stone giants swore their allegiance to cloud giants, and the fact, and it's coming mostly from a point where his kingdom has fallen, and he has not been, and his lady has not been able to lead these people, and he's angered that such a thing has happened because his people are no longer a civilized race, a civilized force. But he seems genuine and wants to help in some way.
Okay, I'm gonna hesitantly offer my risk up.
Okay. He pulls out a gold wire that has been knotted in strange ways and little beads are in them. And he kind of ties it around your wrist. And he then pulls out 10 collars, dog collars. And he hands them to you. What these do is allow you to safely store your huskies within this bracelet. I've made small little dimensional rooms. They got pillows and they got a little heat source and it's they'll be safe in there and happy, and they've got enough room to kind of move around. Basically little kennels of interdimensional pockets, so that when times like these arise and you can help, you don't have to worry about your pups.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's the least I can do. It's what we are a crafty folk and we make things.
Thank you very much. I will not forget your kindness.
Yeah, I'm not done though. I'm not done. I've got one other thing, but I would need my lady's help. So we will have to wait a little bit until she gets here, and then maybe I can help a little more. But we'll wait for that.
My guy invented Pokeballs.
Pretty much.
Poke bracelet.
Poke bracelet.
Moon, go! Moon.
Moon. I'm gonna pull a card.
Okay.
I logic
Who
through
all
it,
is
I was
able
like,
to see him do this? I want to know.
I'm
Like
gonna be
everybody.
watching him because I'm always watching Sticks.
You did notice he was particularly more quiet than usual, which is saying something. He's
Hey, Sticks,
gone
what you
from
got there?
pointedly quiet to just existing near you.
Sticks, those,
Plus would've-
those some
Come
cards?
It is the deck of cards
You have already pulled one.
that
So
killed him.
I declare, or you must declare how many cards you're pulling. You're pulling one card?
He's pulling one. My logic being he'd probably do one just to see, and then maybe a second, depending. But you would,
Okay, so you
wouldn't
declare
go.
one card pull.
yeah.
Are you
Ready?
ready?
Roll. I'm ready.
All right, my guy. So
How do we determine?
we're gonna do a roll.
Okay.
So roll a d20.
Got my DM dice. The good old fashioned play a kill a die. Take me, sweet embrace of death. We got a 5.
5. Interesting.
Random big demon's mad at you.
Watch him get balance.
That'd be interesting.
What?
I'm the only lawful.
And watch him get balanced.
Yeah.
which would flip me to chaotic evil.
Yeah. We'd be
So-
best friends.
Did we just become best friends?
Interesting. Now, I have your sworn word, friends, party as a whole, that you won't be looking up stuff and seeing what do and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, I already know what do though.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty familiar with
I know,
as well.
I know.
but-
I won't look up new stuff to refresh.
Okay.
I have no knowledge.
Cool. Cool.
Just
Cool.
gonna
Cool.
leave it
Cool.
like
Cool.
that.
Look
Because
hard, Luna. Do it.
nothing
Do
in
it.
the-
No.
So nothing immediately happens.
What's the card look like?
Is there a physical description? There is not.
Yeah,
okay.
there's pictures. There's
Yeah,
pictures
there's
of them.
pictures. I will take a picture and put it on the Discord
Okay.
because that does it the most justice.
Scared.
I'm so ready.
Oh, what did you do?
I
What did
don't
you
know.
do?
Okay, there is
Something.
not a picture of this one, which is interesting, but that's okay. So, this is
All
a
my clothes.
crackling, writhing comet, screaming through the ozone, breaking into the atmosphere. And as you pull it, it dissipates in your hand. And Ziller, you kind of watch him,
He's gone.
and you don't see anything happen to him.
Okay, we are not playing poker with these cards. This is too spooky.
I don't feel dead.
You're not dead. You're still here.
Maybe it didn't work.
I think it worked. Let's put the. I don't. When
him in
when
my
that guy
pocket.
pulled.
You put it in your pocket? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to take a card?
I mean,
Diller's gonna call up Food
can't
and
hurt,
be
right?
like, "Should I take a card?"
Who are you talking to?
The
Sticks?
group.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Pointedly Ziller, but gestures to the group.
I'm gonna be like, "Let me consult a higher power."
What is this? Hang on.
So we found a deck that seems to do things. Does this a deck that does things?
Does many things.
So a guy pulled it and he pulled out a card and he insta died. And then my buddy Sticks pulled it and we heard a comet soaring. Nothing else happened. Do you know what this is? Did you make it? Is it yours? Should I
This
pull
is
a card?
not of my craft, no.
Should I pull a card or should I play this safe?
I would be disappointed if you didn't.
Ziller bites his tongue and goes, "I will do as you say, dude." I immediately go up to the deck of many things and I go, and I grab it with the intent of pulling one card.
Pick a card.
Okay. You
any
pull one card. Roll a d20.
Oh my god.
Short
No.
campaign,
I'm not using this
boys!
new dice. Lucky pink
Yeah,
dice.
whatever has the best juju, you got.
2.
Interesting.
Stop saying that word. All your clothes. Ah, heck.
Am I dead?
Nope. You pulled the sun card.
What does that do?
Makes plants grow.
You gain a wondrous item.
ooh.
That the DM determines, and I don't know what that will be yet. But a wondrous item plops into your open hands. And I'll start thinking about that. Arthlos, you said you're drawing one.
Oh, Outlaw sees that and is absolutely gonna pick a card.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Oh,
We've had Comet and Sun so far.
Mm-hmm. Oh, reread it and see if they reshuffle in.
You're right.
Because I'm not sure if they reshuffle in or if they just poof out of the deck. Because then if you like have someone who pulls all the bad cards, then everyone else just gets all the good stuff.
They could also poof back into the deck.
Yeah.
Right.
But to the observer, it would seem as if
Lucky pink dice, you saved me! I will never lose you. You killed a god last season.
You must draw each card, no more. Okay. Interesting. So if you fail to draw the chosen amount you have declared up to 1 hour, bad things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Once a card is drawn, it fades from existence unless the card is this one card or this other card that I won't say. The card reappears in the deck. So if it specifies that it reappears in the deck, otherwise it vanishes.
Okay.
Arthlos, how many cards are you gonna draw?
You feeling lucky?
We've had two good, well, we've had one thing that we don't know, but not immediately bad, and one that was good.
Yeah.
So statistically, this is a neutral item because we know the other one killed the person.
Yeah, death, nothing, item.
That's a good way to look at it. Think about everything you've gained, everything you have to lose,
I feel
everything
like
you could gain.
Would he pick 2, or would he be reserved?
You know your character best.
Yeah.
I will say Styx was gonna pick 2.
I'm externally processing. I feel like wondrous item equals power equals greed of power. He's gonna pick 2.
Okay, you declare that you will be picking 2. Roll a d20 for me.
Do I roll separately for each one, or just?
We're doing the first one first.
Okay, 10.
10.
Interesting.
I had to fight the desire to say that. Oh, interesting. Dang it! Frick! 25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold each, or 50 gems worth 1,000 gold each appear at your feet. Gems or gold, your choice. You a gold man or a diamonds man? Gems.
Oh.
Don't pick 'em up.
Are they like specific, like diamonds, or I don't know,
gems.
so it doesn't matter.
Gems.
I'm just gonna check to see if I have any spell components that require gems first.
Smart.
If you have access to Revivify.
He does not.
He can,
I don't remember, honestly.
No. He's only got one.
He has spare the
level of
dying,
cleric.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I spare the dying, cure wounds, and healing word.
That's all you need.
I also want to point out the ground is continuing to crack. The
Oh,
true
we-
ice around the castle is continuing to crack.
We live in the sky now. We're sky people. Yay.
I mean,
It
we
also
moved
is good
ourselves
to
into
say that
top
Crack is watching like, wow, fancy deck you got there.
What's he gonna say?
Uh,
Someone just-
I'm gonna. Hey, Crack, do you know what this thing is?
No, it's
you wanna
I've
pull the
never
card,
seen it
Craig?
before. Oh, sure. But he's
Well,
got to pull his second first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we should offer it to Zag first before. his deck gets
Zaz?
him.
Yeah,
Zaz.
yeah.
Thing's gonna
Or
suck.
Jake, are you immediately drawing the second card? Because it said the stuff popped up at
You
your
have
feet.
1
Yeah.
hour to draw the second card, but you do have to draw it before.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw it. I just wanted to double check his Divine Soul gets healing spells, so I want to see if it's as I get higher in Sorcerer if I get.
And dogs.
You're
pull
all
cards.
lunatics for pulling so many
No.
cards.
They will not. They're gonna go into my bracelet.
So are you putting the collars on the dogs while he's doing that?
Yeah.
All right, so you put the collars on the dogs. And as an action, you can boop. Let's say Tokyo, for example, and he just as a ball of fluff just into your bracelet, and that particular bead feels warm to you.
Save all the puppies. Before we pull too many cards.
Before
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
castle
all
goes
of
up
them are
into the
going in the
sky.
bracelet.
All right, you. Boop, 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 boop.
I'll take gems because they're shiny.
Okay, gems. Gems it is. Pull your second card, friend. If you are pulling your second card now.
8.
Did you pick up the gems?
Yeah. I'll have like scooped them into.
You pick up all the
bag.
gems.
I'll put them in the bag of holding.
And you put them in the bag of holding. Okay.
Party loot is as far as I'm concerned.
8.
It's been set up for the double whammy.
Oh.
Interesting.
So interesting.
A picture of a key.
Huh?
It's a picture of a key. Wait, hang on. Did I do that right? Hang on, I'm sorry.
I'm scared.
Yes,
Don't
picture of a
be.
key. Taco, shut up. A rare or rarer magic item with which you're proficient appears in your hands.
Cool.
Cool. And I'll get to that, I guess. I think we'll roll on tables for Ziller and Arthlos' magic items. But we'll get to that. Sticks, were you offering Zaz a card?
Yeah, you want a card, man?
I don't know. So far, it looks like the rewards have been pretty.
But he did kill that guy.
It did kill the guy. Yeah, you're right about that. I don't really need it.
And like, where do the cards go?
Oh,
Maybe we
all of these so far have poofed into nothingness.
Yeah. So like, do the cards go back in? Can we not keep them later?
Maybe we should. My higher power had an interesting word to me. Where he said he would be disappointed with me if I didn't grab the card, which makes me think that no one else should grab cards. If I have any read on my higher power. If that makes sense.
That's
Hail Hydrate.
what?
I don't exactly work for the best guy. He's got good
This
intentions.
is the first time he's opened up about his patron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, look, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you know how some people worship gods, right?
Yeah.
I talk to mine through this sword, right? That's
This
also
is
sometimes
entirely logical.
it's a crossbow as well sometimes. He's not great sometimes. He's sometimes very nice and good, but sometimes he's questionable. He told me if I didn't grab the card, he'd be disappointed in me. That's why I did it. I don't know if I trust that, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Should you say all that while you're holding it?
I mean, Dude, his name's Dude. I call him Dude the Dude. He already knows that I'm I've got very I'm a questionable. I listen to him. That's what he wants, I think. I don't know, man.
You are sweating a lot right now. Are you nervous?
Very. So do what you want. Just that I felt like that was important to say.
Dude, there are
You
so
know.
many different things that could happen, bro. There are so many different
Oh,
things
as
that
a
could
player, I
happen.
absolutely do not want to pull a card. But Zaz is a goblin? So I'm not, he's kind of an anti-goblin goblin, but he's still...
But like,
In his heart of hearts.
if Zaz vanished, would it ruin your fun? 'Cause that's more important than what he would do.
That's a great point.
Yeah, Zaz is great. It would be terrible for him to just blip. I do have a backup character though.
Because I know going into it, I'm okay with whatever happens. I don't want to bait other people into it.
Sure.
I'm going to make my own wisdom saving throw. Okay. You see Zaz kind of like his hand starts to sort of drift towards it, and he clenches and pulls away.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I want to grab another one.
That itch is gonna be with you forever.
Like, there's one card that I very much remember what it does, and there's a part of it's like, I'll just keep going until I get it. Just keep going until I get it.
Or I get stopped.
Yeah, I mean,
Or I die.
Well, you know, with that card situation done, Ziller is like he hasn't been given a lot of like direct orders from Thude in a while, so being given that order kind of shook him. So he's gonna be like, I think we should find a place to rest. Crack, is there a place where we can hole up and rest? We're kind of tired.
Oh, you're gonna wanna hold on. Literally, you should hold on.
Oh.
I can help.
Wait.
Do you need help? And he starts like reaching for the party and starts
Yeah,
like holding
please.
on to him. He kind of like holds the party.
We should like position ourselves between wall and floor where those two pieces meet, like in L. So we
Yeah.
go from floor
Can
to
Gara like put any climbing stuff on the wall?
Could Gara tackle us in?
why don't you just use your hut thing? It's stationary once you place it.
Oh yeah, the rod. I could just use the immovable rod.
I mean, but that won't move with the rest of the tower.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, that would be...
Oh god.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That was almost a TBK. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
I almost would have had to just hit the party with a castle.
Let's just Sticks, could you tell Gara to tackle us in? Just make sure we're all secure.
Gardo, that is not Sticks. What was that? Hold on. Yeah, he's gone. Gotta. I can't say his name without doing this. But staple us to the wall. The castle is going back to the sky, and we are riding it.
He looks really panicked, and he starts just roping, and the party successfully, with the help of the giant as well, holds on as the queasy experience of the castle slowly groaning, cracking, breaks free of the mountain and begins soaring into the sky.
Sticks gets very nauseous.
All the puppers are safe. And after longer than it should have taken, like, you guys are very high up, you feel yourself right as the castle slowly becomes the right way up and begins kind of this almost buoyant sensation. Each stone that you step on has a little bit of give, but not in like it's gonna crumble way, just kind of a small, almost like foam, just a little bit of give. Each stone sinks just an inch as you walk over it in this castle. We must go to the throne room. She's coming. And he kind of lumbers.
Wait, correct. There was a large demonic wiener dog that we did not kill. So
I saw no such thing, and I am able to tell that there is no more evil in this tower, in this castle.
I will take your word on this.
Maybe watch your back.
Oh,
Sounds like an ambush predator. That's all I'm saying. Come, let's go to the throne.
Follow him.
Sure, yeah.
You guys moving through the castle with an appropriate amount of stairs and everything kind of making a bit more sense. You make your way to the throne room where the corpse of the dead kid is. And, how much time do we have? Half an hour-ish? Ish, okay. You can see out the windows enough time has passed that it's now evening, and the Aurora Borealis spreading out. You are eye level with it. And at first nothing happens in the throne room. And the giant goes up to the side of the window where you can see a thin layer of the true ice still there, and he punches a hole in it. The Aurora Borealis comes streaming into the throne room, and a humanoid form, obviously giant, begins coalescing on the throne. But not fully. What is this? What is wrong, Lady Quinn? Something. He's looking around. She is not fully forming. Yes, I can hear you. And you hear almost this drifting cadence. She says to thank you. And he's looking down at the party and looking up. She is not fully here yet. I don't know if she's choosing this or if something's holding her back. And you see her kind of extend a hand, and he reaches out and just kind of touches it. These good folks, on their initiative, helped return this castle to its rightful place. You can come back. And a moment passes between the two of them where he kind of looks disconcerted and concerned, and then kind of a calm comes over him. And he kind of and then he kind of goes, "As you wish, my lady. I had a thought. They've given a lot," and he's gonna pull this carcass out of a pocket and kind of lie it on the ground. Ziller, was it?
Yes?
I need to talk to your god. Hand me your sword.
What are you gonna say to him?
Hand me the sword. I don't have words for you. I have words for Thude. And he's still with the other hand, still holding her hand.
Okay.
Okay.
I will hand him the hex blade.
Okay. Looks like a knife in his hand. He is going to plunge it into his leg. Thude.
What is this?
Do we
need
all
to-
hear that?
Yes. For the first time, kind of rumbling through the room, almost kind of from different areas. And everyone kind of make a perception check.
That's a 3.
Not you.
Dirty 20 for me.
30-20. Okay. Not coming out of Ziller's mouth, but coming from his direction. Not from the knife. Coming from Ziller. You can hear Thude's voice. I would have you help me with returning one of the souls of those dogs that was lost and putting it in this.
Why should I help you?
If you do not help me, the time to come will be disadvantageous for all of us. We should work together, Thude. You know what is coming.
My machinations are not yours to be manipulated, giant.
And with all due respect, this party is giving up a lot to assist you in your endeavors. Why not do this thing for them? With Lady Quintessence's help? It is a boon. Ziller, you feel a shifting. And it's almost as if a small part of Thude, it's almost as if Thude takes a small part of himself and pulls it off. And that's just kind of an abstract sense. The only way you're really kind of able to wrap your head around it is this strange sensation. He then takes the knife out of his leg and streaks it across the forehead of this displacer beast. The displacer beast suddenly sees Farron and goes and runs over and starts licking her face.
We just have that now.
Farron
Have a
does.
displacer beast dog.
Farron has the returned soul of one of her huskies in the form of this displacer beast. This displacer beast does not look as feline as other displacer beasts. This one's more of a bearish dog form, still with the two tails kind of zipping out. What to say about a displacer beast? Who wants to explain to Farron what it is? Go ahead, Taco.
All right, so the thing that runs up to you, happy to see you, as a dog would, is a large, with more canine-like features.
Yeah, this
you
one
said?
is more canine than feline.
Okay, a large black creature that kind of looks like a dog in the face, but has a, oh man, comes running at you, completely black. It's kind of hard to pin down where exactly it is. It appears to be like when you kind of like squint your eyes, how you see double. It seems to be doing that, but you know your vision's okay because everything else around you isn't doing that. You also note that the way that it's running is also kind of odd because you notice that it has 6 legs, and flopping behind it are these tentacles that are coming out of its back. And if you didn't know that it was the soul of one of the huskies, this would be terrifying. That is what is running towards you. Canonically, they're like panthers with 6 legs and tentacles, or panther dog with 6 legs and tentacles.
And it is just so happy to see you. It has missed you so much.
Yep.
And it's gonna disappear, come back.
Just gonna wrap my arms around it.
And just kind of. And that is that. Ow. At this point, Lady Quintesson begins chiming in this language, and he kind of looks, and goes, "She thanks you again? Wow, I've never heard her thank somebody twice. She says, if you could be somewhere within this realm, where would the party like to go? She is offering to teleport the lot of you." So, this is an important question I wouldn't answer immediately. You've learned a few things. You've learned that there is a group of changelings that have taken command of the 3 terrors. The changelings do not belong to one of the 3. They have taken command. You don't know who is in command over the 3 terrors. But you do know that the changelings are working with someone who has command over the 3 terrors. You guys can kind of talk to each other. You don't have to answer her immediately. You can even spend the night in the tower if you like.
Yeah.
But chew on where you might want to be dropped off. Not literally. Flying castle. Jokes.
What if we took a long rest and then poked around to look for clues? Because I don't imagine all the bodies and the traces left by the people who were living here would be gone.
That's smart.
We haven't
That's
seen
smart.
everything.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Take a long rest, and then we go and scour the place for clues, Scooby Gang.
It should be a lot easier to navigate now that it's not sideways.
True.
Yeah.
Also, does
you
Gara get
vaguely
the
hear
gifts?
things just kind of slap. Oh yeah, he found a rope of climbing. It's a magical rope. You can cast it and it moves around, and it can help you climb.
Oh, I'm gonna ask Crack. Crack. This one, and I point to Gara. He is not. He does not typically travel with us. Could he go to his home separately from us, or am I asking too much?
That should be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Gara that he's. All he has to do is say when he wants to go, and he can go
goes-
back home.
He goes, "Thank you so much." In written, in gestures, he's like, "Oh, thank you." I
me
am
away
so
from him.
uncomfortable that we are not on a mountain right now. Gestures and panic.
Ziller is going to say, like, I took some notes.
Mm-hmm.
We were originally heading here because of the Kjol mines. We wanted to check those out. However,
You went to the kill mines looking for answers.
yeah. Wrong notebook. So many notebooks just within my arm's reach. You know, I do think that we didn't really get too much from what I can remember. Really, unless I'm misremembering. They didn't really say where they're from. They said that they had something. That kid's dad was with portals. That's that's one thing I remember. They were warlocks. No mention of Cthulhu. We haven't seen much of the alphas since.
There were werewolves in this castle. One
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Australian.
Yeah, we saw the Australian werewolves, but like other than that, we didn't really get information about like where that is happening.
And they were in a hurry to leave. So
Yeah.
implying they didn't manage to fully get everything they wanted to get out. They kind of focused on the booty, but you don't know unless you go
Wait.
look sniff around.
From what I saw from my owl, I'm gonna go to Crack and say, Crack, do you mind if I ask Lady Quintessence a question, perhaps?
Sure.
I saw that these wolves were fleeing to a place with lots of fog. Lots of mist, very hard to see, and then I couldn't really see much else. Would she perhaps have a good inkling as to where that is? Very vague, Ziller.
She does not. However, If I had to guess, as I have been traveling this dimension, I would say the frost fogs.
It's got fogs in the name. You're a quick one.
Boom, boom. Dangerous realms.
It is where they were fleeing to, and I think we all have a vested interest in figuring out why they were headed there. We'll consider it. Should definitely consider the front. That's where they're fleeing to. There's a good chance that that's where they are at. Right? Am I wrong? Or am I off base?
I have risked the frost fogs only once. There are many dangerous creatures within them, and for one to flee there, they must be desperate, or have something there we don't know about that keeps them safe. Keep the fire close.
It's really all I can think of right now.
Would we know anything of the frost fogs, just from being here?
Yeah, culturally, the frost fogs have been there for a couple hundred years. There was a sanctuary, a green place, that was magical, and something happened. Nobody knows what. It was corrupted and became this hellish, sulfuric place. And as a result, out by the Cracked Flats, which is where the icy ocean region below where y'all are from, the winds kind of take care of the frost fogs there. But to the east, that biome has become the frost fogs, and at night, that gets dangerous. And there were villages there, and that kind of had to flee. And things that are able to not take frost damage reside there, big scary things. But for the most part, people only flee there, or if they have proper preparation, or they're just trying to die, or they're just risking it. Whatever they're running from is worse.
What I hear is creatures that are gonna be scared of fireball. And I like it.
All the same, I don't think we can get any more answers until we take a nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brain
Allow
too
me to
tired
see you
for
to some
thinking.
rooms. He indeed brings you to this huge, giant-sized bedroom. It's next to a beautiful dining room and stuff like that. He goes, I can't wait to get this place back in shape. Oh, I cannot tell you how thankful I am. There's like a massive bed that the party could literally just bubble up and still have like 80 feet of room or some nonsense. And that's kind of, and so he goes, if you need anything, oh no, come find me. He kind of turns around and goes, did you offer that I could have one of those cards earlier? Sorry, did you offer in game to offer one of those cards earlier? I accidentally said that in character and I didn't mean to.
Oh, I did, but like I was wildin', and I don't know. I don't want to watch bad things happen to Crack. Like, what if
Or
he
waste a
dies?
good thing.
I'm okay with that, but like, what if he like unalives and then his lady turns on us because I just murdered him?
I'm gonna shout out as Crack says that. I'm gonna say, look, you seem to know more about Thud than I potentially do. He told me I should take a card.
He is a chaotic individual.
So do with that what you will. Just as, I don't know, I have to do the things he says. Maybe I wouldn't suggest others do.
There is danger, and my lady does need me. So, and he kind of squats down in front of you. Thank you, but I will pass. And he goes to like shake your hand. Just little hand. Ow, I can't. And he just gently shakes your hand. It's very kind of you. Okay, well, I don't have any food or nothing, but there's a teleportation circle I'm gonna go work on making. And I hope you have a good one. Kind of lumbers away. Closes the door behind him.
Can I just like, is there just one giant bed? Or are there multiple? Like, what
There's one giant bed. I mean, you can also just pull out your bedroll and find a corner. There's a rug.
Absolutely.
That
just
is very
gonna
old.
dive onto this bed
Okay.
and just gaze into this orb of true sight.
Okay. You were able to look through it and have true sight for 120 feet in whatever direction you were looking through. Kind of like a lens.
I'll just see if I can see anything over the surrounding mountains and
Okay. You kind of going up to a window and stuff like that. Okay. You can see constellations through the Aurora Borealis that aren't actually there. But that's about it. Just kind of you see more beauty through the Aurora Borealis. Astral and interdimensional shenanigans, but
oh, I forgot the when it like spilled into the room.
and
That was, I'm assuming, something that had not been like seen before by.
no, ever.
Okay. Would that like imply that it's a power to be harnessed?
I mean, there's a couple of different things you can imply by that.
So you'd very much like to find out how. If it wouldn't like kill the cloud lady, the giant lady that we're helping, because that would suck.
I would say your best course of action in that direction would be continuing to carry her favor. Yeah, not sure. There's a lot of things you could do. I don't know.
But the true sight doesn't like tell me anything about, like, it doesn't look any different or
No, sorry.
reveal anything about the.
How to harness said no.
Well, I mean, just like, would it reveal anything that it's not simply just light, that it's more than that
No.
or something? I don't know.
No, sir. So the party gets a long rest. Yes, Taco.
I really want to do the thing again while everyone sleeps.
And as everyone sleeps,
I'm gonna be reading my book as well, though, the book, but I'm not gonna be paying attention these days.
okay. Do you pull it even though one person is still awake?
Yeah, I'll be like sneaky. I'll be like semi-sneaky about it. Cause Styx is like, I pulled a card and nothing happened.
All right. So you're being sneaky about it. So you kind of go to the side of the room. You know, just doing
Yeah.
your thing.
I mean, I already said it, so it's happening.
All right. You pull a card. Good lord.
Bad dice.
You
has bad
madman.
energy. Hey man, I'm out here handing out plot devices, baby. My card already got pulled. 10.
Reroll.
This will be fun. 1.
What is this?
I don't know yet. 162. Oh, okay.
Please don't be a demon comes and eats your ass.
Specifically.
The good ocean.
That's just about to say.
One doesn't always mean bad. Probably does, but who's to say? One wakes up, Styx is dead.
Styx crumbles to ash.
Huh.
Interesting.
I was trying so hard not to say it. At any time you choose within 1 year of drawing this card, you can ask a question in meditation and mentally receive a truthful answer to that question. Besides information, the answer helps you solve a puzzling problem or other dilemma. In other words, the knowledge comes with wisdom on how to apply it. You could literally solve the party quest right now.
It's literally nothing that could go wrong in this deck.
That was the
All right,
Vizier
cool.
deck, the Vizier card.
All right, cool. I go to bed.
Okay. The party wakens.
How many hours did I read of my book?
I don't know. How many hours did you read the book? You just have to get up to 48 within 6 days.
You need at least 6 hours of sleep a night. I read 2 hours for
Okay.
now.
Write it down. So, gang. I don't know which one of you is Shaggy, but let's do some sleuthing.
Can you send us a right ways up version of
Yeah,
this
sure.
map, please?
Yeah. Also, have I felt any different since pulling the first card?
No.
What did it do? Offbeat, if I pulled the one that I told you should be fishing for, I hope you're upset about it.
I have no idea what one you pulled. I actually haven't never used a deck of many things in any campaign
Because who would do that?
because I know it ruins things. It's terrifying.
You guys doing great so far, I will say.
I am amazed.
I am too.
Oh, yeah. Ruin. Bjork.
Okay. And save. Feels so good to turn that thing right side up. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it in the long shot just for everyone to feel our pain.
With how
Turn
big
the
and
map
sideways it was.
sideways to truly understand.
The first, okay, so first sideways.
So if you guys check in the Discord, we had to try and figure out what map we were using with this thing sideways. We were going up and down in every which way except the way a normal map is supposed to work.
It didn't work? What do you mean it didn't work?
It's
Okay.
sideways.
Oh yeah, you said post
Yeah.
it sideways first.
Yeah.
I did. And now it won't let me post the other one even though it's the exact same picture? Nani?
I need this guy.
Pardon?
There it is.
Aha.
Someone do it? Because I'm struggling over here.
Yame did.
Thank you, Yame. You're the best.
Hard to read because it's blown up, but that is okay. We can work with this.
Okay.
Can we work with this?
I can't read the numbers.
All right, hang on. Let me try this
I believe.
over on this computer.
How many cards have we pulled? 7?
You have
6.
pulled 5.
And the one that the first guy pulled.
Mm-hmm.
The first dude, me twice.
Me twice.
Me
Offbeat
once.
twice.
And then
I
you pulled
6
another.
cards.
Yeah, you pulled 6 cards. What did I Did I not write one down?
6 cards.
Oh, key. Oh no.
And only one dude got nuked, and he was a bad guy.
That's insane.
This has never happened.
Also, did you see the wondrous item table that I sent you, Feff?
No.
I sent you one. It's basically like
Thank you for reminding
there's
me.
like 3 tables, not rare, medium, and then like major thing. I can roll like a D6 to see which table I roll on, and then a D100.
Where did you send this thing?
I sent it to you in the Discord,
Yeah, it's just in the group.
just in
Okay.
the group chat.
Thank you kindly. Let's take care of that now, shall we?
Sure. I'm really curious about what item I get.
Wow, that is a big...
There's 3 tables, so I'll roll a d6 to see which table I'll roll on, and then I'll roll and see.
Well, hang on. Does it take into account the... Oh, you just have any wondrous item.
I mean,
Is it
Found
any
one.
wondrous item?
I don't know.
That's
Yours.
what the card said. Jake's is the one that said that you're proficient with
That's
rare.
right. Thank you.
Mine
Yeah.
just
Rare
said
better.
wondrous item, so. Unless you'd like for me to pick one for myself.
I mean, he's already allowed to take many things, so just
I mean, at
do
this
what you want
point,
to get.
I feel like K65 looks interesting.
Yeah, roll that d6.
okay. Blesseth me, ha! Okay, that's a 1.
Okay.
So I'm on the first table.
Okay, roll
D100.
D100.
I'm gonna roll on my dice, which I use for the chaos rolls on my stream on Mondays.
Okay.
So we'll see how these do. Hiya! 65! What are you?
65. It is a
Headband of
headband of
intellect.
intellect.
Could I re-roll, please?
Yeah, you can reroll. I was gonna
That
say
is
if it's a
not-
bag of holding, you're gonna reroll too.
52. Chime of
52.
open-
Oh my god!
Re-roll, please.
Yeah. Stop it. Also, please.
58.
58.
Amulet of health.
Okay. Congrats.
+2.
Yeah.
Enhancement bonus. Constitution +2.
God in heaven.
That's actually uncanny.
All right, we're gonna finish there for the night. I didn't realize that we were overtime. We'll get to your item, Jake, when we pick up next session. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. Wild night. Absolute crazy night. We are going to do ourselves a raid, and then some of us, not all of us, will be hanging out in the Discord. If you want to jump over to the Longshot Discord in the voice channel,